The Preschool Railroad Family Reunion. Across the island of New Florida, trains are really useful with their passengers, preschool products, and lots of goods. They carry them to places that cars, trucks, vans, and buses can't get to. Sam met Christina at Notham Station. "Where's all this cake and pizza going to?" asked Christina. "To Mr. Cakester's son's birthday party at his school," said Sam. "It's gonna be delicious today. His name's Parker." "I hope he has a happy birthday," said Christina, and Sam puffed away. She was really excited. The freight cars were full of everything. She arrived at the yard for the truck to pick them up when Mr. Cakester arrived. "A test train needs to be delivered today," he said. "I'm into it, sir," puffed Sam. And she steamed off to collect the test train to bring it to Oakwood. She was excited. She buffered up to the train, but before she knew it, the passengers were still waiting, and the coach doors were open. "Stop!" cried the passenger. "You've left our train!" But Sam didn't care. She was feeling pleased with herself, because the coaches were empty. And Sam had no driver. The passengers were waiting at the platform when they heard driverless Sam coming. "Watch out for me!" she wailed. The passengers were shocked. Sam was going so fast, she wasn't watching where she was going. Ahead was a convenience store. Sam was diverted onto the track, and she didn't see the building until it was too late. No one was hurt, but Sam had gone right into the building. Then Ida pulled up with the spare passenger train, along with Mr. Cakester. He was disappointed. "You can't leave without your crew members," he said. "Try again." "Sounds like a good idea, sir." Then Ida had all the passengers on board her train, and she steamed off to Oakwood. Then Lauren pulled up. "I'll be back on the tracks in no time," she said, and the chain crinkled, and she pulled with all her might, and she hauled Sam back onto the rails. "Thanks a lot, Lauren," puffed Sam. "I shouldn't leave without my crew." She was covered in candy and all the goods. You need to be repaired, said Lauren. I really do, said Sam. Later that day, Mr. Cakester was chatting with Katie. Sam had to be repaired from the severe crash she had earlier because her boiler needed to be painted up again. So Mr. Cakester and Katie were having their private conversation, and they didn't want to chat with anyone else but them. They were chatting a lot until Mr. Cakester had an important job for Katie. Sasha needs the second half of her train, he said. Katie, you must collect it. I'm into it, sir, Katie said, and she steamed out of the yard. She buffered up to the train and set off toward North Flatport. Thomas was there with Sasha delivering paint behind the first half of her train. I have a lot of paint today, Thomas, chuffed Sasha. She was feeling pleased. And Katie was uncoupled from her coaches and she steamed out of the yard. The coaches were shunted into place. I'm ready for my paint delivery, puffed Thomas, and he coupled up. He pushed with all his might. His wheels slipped, and they slipped. But he pushed and he pushed. The paint cars were heavy. I can't do it, he said. Let me try again. Ah, we can't move, laughed the freight cars. Thomas's wheels still slipped on the rails. Then he took off. What in the world? He said. Then he ejected forward. Cinders and ashes! He cried. And he rocketed into a siding. And then it was too late! No one had been hurt, but paint was everywhere. Bust my buffers, gasped Thomas. This paint is messy. I have to get out of it. Then Dwee and Becky pulled up. I'm sorry, Thomas, puffed Dwee. I'll have you back on the tracks in no time. So Dwee and Becky pulled Thomas back onto the rails. Thanks, you two, he said. You need to get the paint cleaned off, Thomas, puffed Dwee. Later that day, Sam was repaired and she and Lauren were delivering the new paint to the family reunion. And Thomas was ready for his washdown. The workers cleaned Thomas up with the soapy bubbles engulfing his boiler. Then he looked shiny again. "Look at me! I look splendid!" he said. His paint glistened in the sun. "That's a nice paint job, Thomas," Becky said. "He looks wonderful," said Dwee. It was the best family reunion ever.